what he's done and what was so good about it is that when he went second half, obviously he went to a 5 and a 4 when they were in their half, and when they came into our half by about 10 yards, he stayed as a 4. But as soon as we dropped deeper and deeper, we went to a 6 and then a 3. And what he was basically saying is, I'm going to stop you coming over the top and in behind the space, in behind the back line, because there was no space to go over the top. He also then, this is what I think anyway, as we dropped off, he went to a 6 and a 3. And what he was basically saying to City for me was, if you're going to score, you're going to have to score from distance. And every time the ball went wide, because we were in a 6, especially when we were deep, we were in a 6. And as the ball went out wide, our fullbacks were able to get out and press. But what it also allowed, it was that the person inside of Ben White or I think it's Calafiori at first, which I think was Martinelli who dropped in there, which left Rice, Partey, who's the other one in there? Sorry. Who else played in the Havertz, dropping in. Havertz, Rice and Partey playing as a 3. And basically, when they went wide, they couldn't get close into our area to either get a cross in or have the distance of the pass to be less to the guys on the outside of the area to get their shot off earlier. So, but what it was the person sitting inside of the 6, the 2 fullbacks were able to push out quickly with the 3 coming across to basically say, right, you're going to score from distance. And every time they shot from distance, not one really troubled Raya. I mean, Raya had a great game in the end with a couple of really good stops. But it was I've never ever seen that in a defensive display. I've never seen a back line go into a 6 and then a 3. And I actually thought that was brilliant from Arteta. And I'll tell you what, that's the reason why we shut them out for 50 odd minutes before they scored. And the reason why they scored is because we didn't switch on when the short corner came in. Ben White didn't get out quick enough, which then, if you watch, Grealish brings the ball into the area, all right, and then checks back. And the pass out to the guy who's going to have the long shot was only a 10-yard pass rather than a 15, 17-yard pass. And that allowed basically our boys coming out to press the shot were a bit far off it, which then obviously he's hit the ball well and it's travelled into a busy crowd. It's deflected up and then obviously they've scored from it. But I thought Arteta really, at half-time, really went into the tactics of the game and said, right, this is how we're going to do it. And, you can, if you're a City fan and you're moaning about, or anyone, I think, was it Lawless on your show, fans? Negative? Are you for real? We're playing the best team in the world, bar Madrid, who, if you give them room and space, are going to tear you apart. Yeah. And by the way, we're winning a football match. I mean, I don't get it. Why people think we are.
Just want to have a dig, AD. Just want to have a dig.
Are you stupid? I'm sorry. From a coaching point of view, Mikel Arteta got it spot on. And I'll tell you what, if we had to come away with a win there, what an unbelievable half-time talk to his players and what an unbelievable job the players did. There's no way I'm saying to my team against Manchester City, if I'm managing whoever, and we're 2-1 up, and we're going to, yeah, right, I tell you what we do. We're going to go 1 up front and we're going to play a 5-3-1. That's ridiculous. What he done was unbelievable. And I'm praising the coach to the hilt on this one. And it's just, I was gutted. Absolutely gutted that they've got the goal, because they didn't get the goal by carving us open. They got the goal with a lucky deflection going through, and it was a great game to watch. Just gutted that we didn't get the win.
The trouble with these fans is, right, they forget, like that we was 2-1 up. They forget that. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was fortunate that it come right at the time, at half time, so we had 15 minutes to sort everything out. You know what I mean? So we come out well organised, good substitution, taking Saka off the right one. Difficult decision that was, but he got that right. And at the end of it, we're 2-1 up away from home. We've scored 2 goals. We don't have to score again. And any prick wants to turn around and say that we want to. Well, we want to go and score another goal. No, we don't. We've got what we want. We've got.
We ain't going to score another goal.
Opened up. You know what I mean? Like, and that's it. Like, I see what West Ham go up there and do when they play. Let's go and see what West Ham do tomorrow against Liverpool in the Cup. Oh, let's see if they really go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Let's see if they do. I bet they don't.
What did West Ham do to us at the Emirates?
Exactly, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a masterclass from them, wasn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, but that's how it is. And you know, like that's what teams do. And people forget, right? You know, these Man City fans, like, oh, you know, you didn't come back. How did you get on at the Emirates last season? How many goals did you score at the Emirates last season? Let me think. Oh, you didn't. You didn't. Did you come for a draw? Did you come toe to toe with us? You know, it's like they want us to go like, you know, I'll tell you what, like, let's do you a favour. We're down to 10 men. Let's do you a favour and come out and open up to you. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't going to do that. No mug's going to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you've got to be able to break us down. You didn't break us down last season with 11 men, and you didn't break us down for the whole of the half nearly with 10 men. Would you want us to go 9 men next season? Or do you want us to come out and go, I'll tell you what, you come up, we'll come up and give you a toe-to-toe game. We did that when we lost 4-1 and everybody turned around and said we was naive. Well, we're not naive no more. And we ain't going to listen to crap with people going like, we're going to do this part of the bus. Yeah, I'll tell you, we're part 4 buses. I'll tell you what, I'm going to name them. I'll tell you what those buses are called, like. They're not called the 279 or the 141. They're called Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori and Timber. That's our buses, because that's what they are, proper defenders. And I'll tell you another thing, like, it's what you got to say. Thomas Partey, another magnificent decision. I'm one of them that was saying, well, he was that bad, I think maybe I'll play Jorginho. No, he stuck with him. And he was rewarded with an absolute masterclass of a midfield performance. He was the one that started it all up. I'll tell you what, I have to say that, give City their credit. Their pressing in the first 10 minutes, I don't know if you could see it on the tape, was sensational. They wanted to get it down to the corners. They got us down to the corner of left back position 4 or 5 times with Gabriel on the ball, knowing that he's not the greatest. And they won it back every single time. And then there was one time when Thomas Partey got it, he turned away from and broke the press and we was off. And they then went, oh, hold on a minute. We're going to have to just back a little bit. And that was the turning point of the game. Thomas Partey, unbelievable performance from midfield from him yesterday. Declan Rice followed it up. Kai Havertz didn't make a pass. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't make a pass, but he made about 50-50, 50 one-on-one battles that he battled with, and he done this and he done that. Martinelli the same. You know, like, what about their defensive duties for that game? Like, you know, it was just, you know, all of them put in a team effort, and they lost concentration probably through tiredness at the end there, like, you know. But
on another note as well, Lee, we lose that game, we're 5 points behind them.
Yeah,
facts. So how people can turn around and say, "Oh, you're negative."
Oh, they're idiots, eh? I've had it all day, mate. It's embarrassing. This team are an embarrassment. I can't believe they parked the bus. Well, we didn't park the bus. We were actually 2-1 up. And then the reason we had to park the bus is because we had 10 men. Who in their right mind has 10 men and goes, I'll tell you what, I fancy 4-1, 5-1 here. No one does. They go and defend the win. It's just embarrassing. What it is they don't like the fact that it weren't. Everybody wanted Arsenal. They expect the Arsene Wenger Arsenal to come, and they go open up here. This will be about 5 or 6-2. Oh, I look forward to this. Get the popcorn out, and then they've been disappointing. They're eating their popcorn, going, "Hang on, there's only 3 minutes left here. Oh no, City aren't going to win this. Oh no, we're going to have to wear Arsenal fans." They hate it. We are relevant again, and I love it. I absolutely love the fact that we're relevant again. And we've got Spurs and Chelsea fans celebrating bloody last-minute equalisers, and it is an embarrassment as far as I'm concerned.